today, Chase. Unfortunately, I lost my voice, Aaron, so today you'll do most of the talking. I've just turned 40, so I celebrated, of course, but the floor is all yours.
It's a slippery slope, trust me, Diego. It only gets harder, but you know what? Certainly beats the alternative. And Diego losing his voice, lost for words, well, that'll be a first. And as we know in real estate, you've always got to be open to change. Look, what I wanted to talk about today, Diego, and one of the things that you're really good at is what we've realised with realestate.co.nz at the moment, that 38% of that's being relisted has been relisted with a new agency. So now, no surprise to us, property's been listed second time round with someone else. So how do you win that business? Yeah. When all things said and done, and what's been happening recently for me, I've been going into a number of those presentations, and what you can't do is turn up and go, oh, advertising, Trade Me, realestate.co.nz, digital sign, blah, 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 blah. I heard a very good idea the other day when you ask owners, righto, welcome the comparison, who are we competing against? And they said Agent X. The agent went online, went to Agent X, found their hottest listing and said, will you do a 50-50 conjunctional? I got a good buyer. Agent X said no, printed off the email, went to the listing presentation and said, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, at Harcourts or, you know, whoever you are with, we do conjunctionals because it's about finding the best buyer at the most amount of money. And yes, our competitor is very, very good, but they don't do conjunctionals. Here you go. And I just thought, man, that's smart. The other objection that people, this is quite funny, the other objection that people have is when you're competing with business, one of the hardest things to do for vendors is to ring the other parties and let them know that they haven't got the business, especially if they're a past client or a friend of theirs. You've got to make it easy and say, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, have we done enough to show you that we're the best agency for you in this marketplace? And by the way, because we do conjunctionals, really happy to ring back Diego and let him know that we're your agent of choice, but to keep the door wide open, he can still bring his buyers and I'm still happy to share the commission. What I found years ago, that making that call, no one wants to make that call. Taking that away from the vendors, like what a relief, they don't have to make the call.
Yeah, indeed. Makes it easy for them.
Makes it easy for them.
Yeah, indeed, indeed.
So look, just wanted to share conjunctionals, speed, making the calls, and the final one is register their domain name and have a bespoke website for their property. When you register the domain name of the property, like I live at 49melanesiaroad.com, man, it costs you $20. When you turn up with that in the toolkit, it just says that you're a marketing expert and it's the reason why you can get the business. So thank you for streaming into Aaron and the very silent Diego, who has, well done, mate. You're looking good for 40. Mate, don't look a day over 30.
It only gets better.
And we'll see you next week and hopefully he can talk.
Thank you so much for watching.
Ciao.